Do you hear me?
From?
Okay, loud and clear. I hear also expecting. Let's say parameters almost in normal. Actually, only right tank is full because the airplane is to the right. Also, we need navigation lights. After that, flaps to take off position. If we have more than 50 degrees of temperature, we must taxi and for takeoff after that. So, grab the controls and check it. Backwards, forwards, left, right, rudder pedal. Do you see it? You have a force, here is all. Travel. Okay. Oh, okay.
Can you? Yeah, I need to.
Just a second.
Okay, it's better now.
Okay. From this stop, it's let's how to say it. If we put it to the left side, it's more convenient to speak on the mic.
Ah,
Okay, just to check it.
okay.
Okay, now. Okay. Expecting. Here is reading database. Almost ready. $1,780. Exactly, just here is. Okay, we are ready for taxi. Dolna Banya Tower, Delta Bravo Foxtrot, ready to taxi and taxi to holding point Alpha runway 27. After permission for taxi, release the parking brake and airplane start to moving. One hand must be on the throttle, gravity, just like this one, and another for the brakes. Feel it for brakes. Grab it the brakes. Okay, feel out. When you need to slow, pull it back.
The brakes?
Yes. There is. Use the pedals to taxi the aircraft.
The throttle is now on idle, isn't it?
Yes, on idle. And on this sign we shall stop. Stop here. Okay. Just to look around, left side. Is there no airplane? Right side also nothing in traffic. And we ask for permission. Dolna Banya Tower, Delta Bravo Foxtrot lining up, runway 27, we will report ready for departure. Okay, in this case when we are on the runway, start the strobe lights. Strobe lights is here.
Strobe lights checked.
Okay.
Should I give it more thrust or it's fine?
Yes, right. If the speed is increasing very much, to the idle and pull the brake. Hold on the grass in the beginning of the runway.
We go on the grass?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold to the end because today is very hot. We need more rolling.
Is it from this point here, from the...
It's okay from now.
Okay, I'll start to turn.
Yeah. Okay, on the center line and stop here. Point it toward the runway. That's it. I'll take the brakes and make manual parking braking. So we must check the engine for proper working. It's about 1700 RPM, and after that we check the boat magnetos.
We check what? Sorry.
I'll just check it for you. Make a 1700 RPM. Almost here. And check the magnetos. For the left side, the RPM is decreasing about 50. Again, boat. After that to the right. 1, 2 times, and decreasing 50. It's difference between two magnetos is 100 RPM or smaller. Is everything okay?
Okay, what is the volume here?
Excuse me?
Where is the volume?
The volume here is the volume is maximum, but also here is one knob on the here is, and you must check it.
Okay. Now it's better.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
I guess you will do the takeoff?
Yes, we are ready for takeoff, and just check for takeoff. It's not fuel pumps, also flaps, and after that the lighting. We are ready for departure. We shall go straight ahead, climbing, as I said, 3,500, and all over the training areas.
So we will turn to the right, isn't it?
That will be the first one, but we go about 5 miles straight ahead initially.
To the west, okay.
During the takeoff, you must take the controls, how to do everything, and say to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just say. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay. Dolna Banya Tower, Delta Bravo Foxtrot, we clear for takeoff runway 27. After that, climb straight ahead to Dolna Banya village. After that, we shall fly over every training areas. Okay. Also, parking brake released. Grab it. Just here. This is and you must on the throttle. Okay. Throttle full forward for about 3 to 5 seconds. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We shall accelerate. Peak is arrived. Approximately 40, 45 rotation. And here is taking off. 200 feet above ground. We shall stop landing lights. Flaps 0. Reduce the thrust for climbing. And after that fuel pumps. And going straight ahead. The best speed for climbing is about 60-65 knots. Just in front of us is the city of Dolna Banya. It's a trimmer switch on my side and climbing. Use 60 knots for climbing. If the speed is dropping down, you must release the stick forward a little bit. If the speed is increasing, you might put a little bit. There is. Okay. And look outside. Now I'll show you the city of Dolna Banya. Let's see on your side now. Here is, you must to memorize where is the bend of the airfield, just west side from the takeoff runway 27. The first one is Dolna Banya village.
The boundary, it's more further, isn't it? Around there,
Yes,
limit.
that's it. Just to the right side, all the way, is the training area number 1. It's northwest from the runway. Do you see this village?
Over there?
Yes, this village is Marica. It's a Maritsa River one, is the biggest in Bulgaria.
It is the one that goes to the Iskar Lake.
Yeah.
Okay. There are a lot of storks.
That's all. The village Maritsa is our west boundary of the area of Dolna Banya. After that we must connect with the Sofia Operation Center to ATC clearance and so on. The frequency is 130.6.
Shall we report anything on the frequency that we are over Maritsa?
No. Just to the left side of the Maritsa is Raduiu village. It's our west boundary, and after that is the resort of Borovets.
Borovets.
Okay, we continue climbing now. So, we make a clockwise turn to the right. There is review, Maritsa. This village is Gutsal. Gutsal, that's correct. Gutsal. Yes, we just cross it. This is a mountainous area, so we continue to climb 4,000 feet. From 4,000 feet, it's a better view for the terrain.
Okay. This is very similar with the simulator. I watched
Yes,
the simulator.
Here is the center of training area number 1, actually. This area also.
After this mountain is Itiman, isn't it?
That's correct.
Okay.
And after that, here is the damp Iskar.
Nice. But that's Lesnovo area.
Lesnovo is outside.
Lesnovo working area.
Yeah.
Reaching 4,000 feet.
Absolutely. After reaching, here is just go forward to start accelerate about 80 knots. There is another one, just to make the vertical speed around 0. Yes, around 80. We decelerate with the throttle about 1,800 RPM. After that we might retrim the aircraft. If everything is good, you may... here is... Okay, the airplane is flying by yourself. There is.
Nice, you can see sky from here.
Yes, that's Cisco.
Nice.
And after these mountains is Samokov.
Samokov, nice. They have Portuguese chicken over there.
Okay, let's make a right turn.
Shall we use the pedals?
Yeah, also this is a coordinated turn with the stick and the pedals. Do you see what this means? Let's say, if I push left leg, the aircraft starts to moving to the left and also rotation a little bit. Alright? It's again. So, we must make a bank angle with the stick, let's say about 20 degrees, and a little bit the right foot to the right. Yes. How much? The point must be in the center.
How much?
In the center. So push the leg to make a pole to the center. If you push it more than going outside,
yes,
let's say, it's a little bit more, it's inside. It's just like a football ball.
Yep.
The leg is moving to the right and the hand is moving.
Okay, so here is the north boundary of the training area.
That's correct. This village is pre-separated. It's let's say how to say Ochusha. Yes,
Ochusha.
Ochusha. It's the 3 numbers. Yes, 1, 2, and 3 backside. The most boundary is the reach of this one. So we continue to the Costanets city.
Can we overfly Costanets?
Yes, we shall fly. I must show you some restricted area here in the region.
Okay.
So, as I said previously, this is training area number 1. A little bit further, I will show you there is a village. Whole name is Chili, which is the boundary from training area number 1 and training area number 2.
Okay.
It's just north from the runway. As you see, here is down, just below the nose of the airplane. Here is, with 2 parts, downing 1 and 1 just on the hills. It's the same village, but it's on 2 parts. As you see, the plane is flying just like this. You must follow at just one. Make the triangles and point it. That's it.
Shall we report anything to the frequency or it's fine?
It's fine.
We are not the only ones here.
Yes. It's our training area, so no problem to make only our connection frequency.
Can I try to use the trim to see how it works?
Yes, try it now.
Okay.
Good. The plane is going down, and the plane is going up. At every time we're flying, the trim must be neutral. It's not forcing your stick, and the airplane must fly by itself on. So let's say, just a second, no problem. Here is the runway, just in front of us. There is.
Oh yeah.
Yes, on the other side is Chile. It's a boundary from training area number 1 and training area number 2. There is. Also, let's say, look behind, just down of the wing. Yeah, it's a factory. One factory is
yeah.
After that, there is a small square area. I'll show you with the mouse. This is a farm of the, let's say, how to say it, this birds, storks. Yes. Here is down. It's a restricted here. I'll put it down for the moment. Just in front of us.
Yes.
There's 4 or 3 trees there. You don't try to overfly because there's restrictions. Here is.
Yeah.
Okay, which are going back. Right here, make a left turn. Also, below the wing is Chile. Now crossing the boundaries, and now we are on training area number 2.
So this city here on our left side separates the training areas.
That's correct.
Altitude, should we climb to 4,000 or keep on 3.5?
2,500 here is okay. That's flat area. Also here is our airfield.
Now we are on crosswind.
Yes, it's crossing. North beam, the tower. This village is also from 2 parts. It's a Gorna Basilica, also in the English Upper Basilica. It's a north boundary of the training area number 2.
Here is Kostanets.
That's Kostanets.
Like, even if we keep these two arrows together, I feel that we are drifting to the left.
Yes, but it's not drifting.
We are not?
We are not, because there is a zone must be in the center. If you keep it on the center, it's a direct direction. Also, keep in mind there's a wind, crosswind, which is trying to move the aircraft. And if the wind is very strong, the aircraft is going this side.
Yeah, sliding.
Yeah. Yes. So, here is the Gorna Basilica, and after that this is the route to the Sofia. Also, you come from here.
Yes.
It's the east boundary of our training area here. So you must try to make a right turn now. And during the turn, do you see this forest here?
Yes.
It's also a restricted area.
Because of the birds?
No, only for the birds.
Okay.
So we fly around.
Here we go like that.
Yes, this is the boundary from training area number 2 and that's number 3. It's the south. Is the training area number 3.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Because I saw the speed going below 80.
Here is the restricted area and memorize.
The green.
Yeah, green area.
It's amazing to fly.
Yeah. It's a pleasure.
And that is like Plovdiv over there, no? On the left.
Plovdiv is that side around, let's say, about 50 miles.
50 miles.
Today is not so competitive atmosphere. In our other days, it's see from here.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit higher.
Yeah. Today we only see the Pazarchik. It's a city before the Plovdiv. And the furthest boundary of our training area, number 3, is this village in front of us. The name is Sestrimo.
Over there, just on the bottom of the mountain.
That's correct. And when we crossing this boundary route to the Plovdiv, we must also connect to the Sofia Center.
It's Sofia information, isn't it?
Sofia Information Center, that's correct. Also, there's one large city here. Do you see it? From the left, around 11 o'clock your side.
Yes.
It's a Belovo.
Belovo, yes, I know.
Yeah, Belovo. So, from here, we shall go to the west.
Shall we start the turn?
Yes, start right turn to show another villages.
You are with the foot on the pedal, right?
Yeah, a little bit pedal. The movement pedal is like a centimeters, no more.
Okay.
It's not needed.
Because I felt.
Yeah, of course. It's my second nature.
Your second what?
Second nature. No, here is the Kostanets, but this village in front of us also called Kostanets.
But this is the village Kostanets.
That's correct.
Yep. What is there is a waterfall and everything?
It's a very interesting area here.
Yep. There is a park as well.
Do you know area this? Well,
7 years in Bulgaria.
Oh! Yeah, okay. I don't get it.
But it's good because from the top, it's a different perspective.
Different perspective, that's correct.
But on the simulator, I flew here in the simulator before, just to know more or less. It's also a bit different. Not exactly the same, it looks different on the real life. Simulator it's nice, it's very close to the reality, but
it's very different, yeah, of course. So what about Bulgarian languages?
Mouthful. Like I know enough to survive,
Okay.
Shall we adjust the throttle a little bit, or it's fine?
It's fine. About 1,800, 1,900, it depends what's of the day.
Great.
The cruise speed is around 80 knots or something, 80, 85 knots.
So it's not a big deal.
No.
I'll try to descend a little bit for the 3.5 with the trim.
In a minute we shall start descending to go into the traffic circle for landing, so no problem for the moment.
Wicked.
Let's say from the west side of Kostanets village is a boundary from training area number 3 and number 4. Many times when there is no traffic we use only two areas, north and south. We don't separate it from three parts, only two parts.
Because there are not so many airplanes, so what's the point to...
Not maybe.
Village Kostanets.
Yeah. Here is the training area number 4. So, as you remember, we start flight from runway 27, now we start to descend. After that, we make a visual traffic pattern north of the runway and make a landing at runway 27. Now we shall start descending. We need a throttle about 1,300, 1,500 RPM and start descending with 500 feet per minute. Okay, try it. Make it trim switch, that's correct, it's okay, and descending.
So, just to recap, we're gonna overfly the aerodrome and to the north and then enter the approach for 27?
That's
okay. Which altitude are we looking for now?
2,300 feet. Okay, for present position, start right turn to Chilin. I'll show you. It's just north from present position. Here is Chilin just in front of us and go straight ahead.
Some thermals.
Yes.
Reaching 3,000 feet.
Okay, continue down 2,300.
I think it's nicer to go down with the trim, isn't it?
It's very easy. You see these lines on the ground in front of us, right of us, perpendicular from us.
Yes.
Okay, we try to use it to make a visual traffic
Okay. Show you the first one.
Do you see the first one? It's a route from Dolna Banya to Kostanec.
Yes.
It's just set. We make a right turn on the second one.
Right.
From this north.
Which is over there.
Yes, I'll show you.
Okay.
Here is the route. When you're crossing, you start to count. Here is the first one, do you see it?
Yes.
On the first one we start a right turn to make a flight on the second one. Here is. And continue down. It's almost deleted here. Don't see it. There is the first one, second one, third one. It's almost invisible here.
Yeah.
Because of the fields. So, 2,300, we must push the throttle about 1,800 RPM here is, and make a level flight, so you must a little bit, here is okay. Just start to be in the tower. Dolna Banya Tower, Delta Bravo, Foxtrot North Beam, the tower continue, main traffic pattern for runway 27. Level flight to 2,300 here. I will show you the base turn. Do you see this road from the Gorna Vasilica? Here is.
Yeah.
Here is the crossword. Cross.
Do they fish here for sure?
Yes, it's one route and second one just crossing the cross, and here is the base turn. The base turn is leveled with reduced throttle to make a speed
Around 60.
around 70, 60. After the turn, we use the flaps to take position and continue down, descending roughly 200, 300 feet per minute. Here is the runway. When we are approaching about 10 to 15 degrees for the center line, you shall start the final turn. The tendency is to reach the runway just on the center line. There is
The aiming point.
yes. After that, fuel pumps, flaps full for landing, and landing lights. Also, traffic. Dolna Banya Tower, Delta Bravo Foxtrot on shore, final runway 27, ready to land. The speed must be around 55 to 60 knots. Aiming point is just before the tarmac of the runway. It is a little bit higher. I'll reduce it a little bit here, it's okay. At this altitude, reduce the throttles, and after that make lining and flaring here is. And after that, your right hand on the brakes and start braking slowly. Make a turn at the taxi speeds, here is fine. Landing lights off. Flaps to up position. And vacate via Charlie.
It's a taxiway, okay.
Okay. That's straight ahead. Yo. Runway vacated, Delta Bravo Foxtrot. And to the left.
You have the pedals or?
Yes, also, I'm also on the pedals. No worry about it.
You said right or left?
Left. Just more to the upside. Here is stop here. Okay. Parking brake. Let's say here. Also, and everything to the off position. Navigation lights, stop lights. That's it. Your first flight.
Thank you, it was
about
amazing. It's crazy nice.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You must memorize all the villages here, also the training areas.